Good morning, everyone. Today I want to talk to you about four-handed dentistry and even six-handed dentistry, even better, and the importance or the lack of importance as well in the same time. And as always, I want to be very honest and transparent to you and give you some more of a reality opinion on this topic. For credibility, my name is Khaled. I have been a dentist for 20 years. I have been owning and still own my own dental practice, Lakeside Dental Spa, for 14 years, and I took it from 1 chair to 10 chairs over the course of those years, and I took it from a team of 3 staff members into now we are a team of 40 of associate dentists, hygienists, oral health therapists, dental assistants, front office and managers, and myself. So as always, all my stories or all the things I'm sharing with you are based on real life situations. So I'm not just like someone who's trying to coach you without any experience. I'm telling you exactly how things happen in my practice. So hopefully it can benefit you as an associate or as a practice owner. So four-handed dentistry and six-handed dentistry, you will hear a lot of, or you might be trained by mentors as a student or in a private course or even on Facebook groups or closed groups, how important or how dentists will talk about the assistant and how they perform four-handed dentistry, where the assistant next to them on the chair is kind of like operating in the mouth in the same time, and they are working in beautiful they are syncing together in a beautiful flow where they're passing instruments to each other without even thinking and talking. And even six-handed dentistry where you have a second DA as well. Do I provide this in a practice? Do I do it myself? I do it for like all on 4 procedures. I have usually 2 dental assistants and we train them on rotating that. But is it realistic to do it for all general dents in our practice? I'll be very honest and explain to you no and why. If you are working in a small practice, you're a solo practitioner, it's your own practice, it's easier to train 1 or 2 dental assistants on exactly how you work and exactly how you want the flow of instruments. And I believe it's very beneficial. It will make you very efficient, make you super fast, as long as you can find the right DA and train her or train them and also retain them in your team for a long period of time. Because training, it can be a little bit hard initially, but eventually once you master it, it will make your life a lot easier. But if you are going to work in a large practice, 5 chairs plus, probably similar to our practice or other corporate practices, I don't want to be disappointed. It will be very hard to maintain that. Simply because in larger teams, usually there will be a tendency to rotate dental assistant between clinicians. It's very hard to retain 1 assistant with 1 dentist for some reasons I would share in a different video. So having rotation, it will be very hard to keep four-handed dentistry or six-handed dentistry happening in your practice. And also, even if you train 1 or 2 dental assistants on that technique, sometimes if this assistant is on leave or on sick leave or on holiday, then you have to utilize another assistant who's not trained. You will find yourself very, very crippled with your time. So in a nutshell, if you have to specify your expectation very clearly on any interview, especially if you're going to a large practice. And if four-handed dentistry is a deal breaker for you, depends on how important you are for the team you're joining. They might compromise and provide you with some sort of special arrangement, or they might be very clear with you, it's like, we're not going to provide you with that. Then you have to decide early on, can you practice without that need? And if you can't, you need to be very careful taking a job. Also, if you take a job in a smaller practice and they promise you four-handed dentistry, and sometimes you might start and this promise might not be fulfilled, especially if they don't already do it in the practice. A test for that is the practice owner. If it's a small practice like 2-chair practice, there's only 1 solo practice. The solo practice operates that way and they have more than 1 assistant trained on that way. There is a high chance you will be provided with that. But if they already don't have this in the practice, I'll be very honest with you, it might not be sustainable on that team. I will record you another video, explain to you how I operate as well, how I always operated and why, and I hope you will find this beneficial. If you find this video beneficial for you, please make sure you like and share and subscribe to my channel so I can provide you with more content. Thank you so much for listening. It means a lot to me.